Hi guys. I even made wait, I even well, so, there you go. I even bought this t-shirt to express my dissatisfaction with YouTube. But actually, the longer I am on Vidme, the more I start to appreciate YouTube and appreciate all the freedom I have on YouTube and all the things I can do on YouTube that I cannot do on Vidme. On YouTube, I can upload videos in any length, which is very important. Because lately I did a lot of interviews with a lot of interesting people, really interesting people. For example, I did an interview with a Satanist, and he was very open and talked very openly about what he believes and what he doesn't believe. I also to balance it out a bit, I also talked with a minister, with a Christian minister, and he's also very interesting because he does a sermon for every My Little Pony episode. So he's basically a brony preacher. That interview I could upload to Vidme because that wasn't that was only a few minutes long. But most interviews I do are longer than half an hour, and on Vidme I can only upload videos that are no longer than half an hour. And so, for example, I recently did an interview with also very interesting person. She was with a Chinese lady. And she was imprisoned in a forced labor camp in China, and imprisoned for her belief. And I talked with her. Well, she talked about basically how it was in the forced labor camp, and how she was basically how she was being tortured in the forced labor camp. So it was, I think it's a very important topic, very important issue, to raise awareness about. So that was also, an interview that went longer than half an hour because, I wanted it to be really in depth. Usually when I do those interviews, I do them in depth, so that, people can really get a glimpse of what this person is like and what this person has experienced. You can't do that in just a few minutes. So usually my interviews are longer than half an hour. I can't upload most, like 90% of my interviews are longer than half an hour, and so I can't upload like 90% of those on Vidme. Of course, now I have to do, what I'm probably gonna end up having to do is, having to cut them in half and make like, or even more parts, make like part 1, part 2, and so on, like one had to do many years ago on YouTube. But on YouTube, you don't have to do that anymore. Like, for many years now, I didn't have to do that on YouTube, but I have to do it on Vidme. And of course, on YouTube, my my videos don't get my videos can potentially get the same kind of exposure as any kind of other videos. My videos don't get treated differently. They get treated the same as any other video, and I can upload them. They have the same kind of visibility. Of course, it still depends on the Google algorithm, but basically they have the same kind of visibility as any. I have the same kind of visibility as any other channel. you know. And I have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, a couple of thousand on my English channel. So I do get, you know, I do get I have visibility on YouTube, normal visibility, you know. YouTube doesn't have a rule that says, well, I don't get shown as much as any other guy, you know. Maybe, you know, then because of the algorithm, but it isn't targeted, you know, specifically towards me. It's just, you know, in general, that's how the algorithm works. And, you know, if I can manage to figure out how the algorithm works, then the algorithm will show my videos, you know, just as much as any other video. And I do get exposure, you know. I can't complain. I do get a lot of exposure on YouTube. So yeah. But of course on Vidme I don't get the same kind of exposure as other people. You know, I'm treated differently. You know, I can't. You know, other people can upload videos longer than half an hour. I can't do that. Other people can get shown in the categories and can get discovered. I can't get discovered. The only way, you know, my videos can't get shown to people. You know, my videos can only get shown to people if they specifically search for it. They won't show up in any other way. Yeah. and a lot of things like that. A lot of very basic features, you know, that you take for granted on YouTube, I don't have on Vidme. So since I'm on Vidme, I feel very much restricted, and I really started to appreciate the freedom YouTube gives me. You know, it's ironic because I went to Vidme. I started doing the channel on Vidme because I wanted to have more freedom. Turned out I have much less freedom, and I even have, you know, of course, the reason I'm so much restricted is because I'm not verified. I don't get verified. I don't know why I don't get verified. You know, I've been trying for so long now to get verified and trying to figure out why I'm not verified. You know, initially I thought, well, maybe it was because I had some videos that had public domain content, so I deleted those videos. And then I thought, well, maybe it was because of those videos or those. And then I ended up deleting like half my videos, you know, and I don't even dare talk about anything. You know, normally I talk about, normally this was also intended to be a kind of a political channel, you know, where I talk about, of course, you know, since my name is Emanuel Goldstein, and those people who know, who've read 1984, they will know, you know, what this means. And so, of course, since my name is Emanuel Goldstein, I have to talk about communism a bit. So, and of course I don't talk favorably about communism. You know, you could say that I made some videos where I criticize communism, and I've actually made more videos where I criticize communism, but I don't dare upload them. Well, I have uploaded them on YouTube. So on YouTube I never had, I really start to appreciate YouTube now, you know. YouTube never gave me any trouble for anything, you know, at least not for those things, you know. And I can, you know, I can do all those things on YouTube, and I can talk about whatever I want on YouTube in whatever length, and it will get the same kind of exposure as anybody else. This is great. I don't have that on Vidme, and I don't know why, so I don't even dare upload any more videos where I talk about political topics. And I don't upload any. I have many more videos where I criticize communism. I don't dare uploading. I don't dare upload those to Vidme, because you know, Vidme is not verifying me, and when they're not verifying you, they don't tell you why. So I don't know why. Of course, they send you an automated mail where they link to the Vidme rules. And basically, I already long time ago, I already took care of everything that's mentioned in the Vidme rules. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much abiding by the Vidme rules, but they're still not verifying me, and they're not telling me why. So I'm only left to guess, you know. And I've done a lot of videos where I try to guess why I'm still not being verified. So the only things that are left now is maybe it is because this is my second channel. You know, maybe that's not allowed. Maybe one cannot have more than one channel on Vidme. Of course, the reason I have more than one channel on Vidme is because I also have more than one channel on YouTube. And the reason I have more than one channel on YouTube is simply because initially on YouTube I only had one channel, you know. But I ended up uploading videos in German and in English onto the same channel. And people got really confused, you know, because most of my subscribers, they either speak English or speak German. Very few of my subscribers speak English and German. So it was confusing a lot of people, and they couldn't understand what I was talking about. So I had to make a second channel. So I ended up making one channel in English and one channel in German. And I ended up doing that long ago, many years ago on YouTube. And it was great. So then I had one channel for my German subscribers and one channel for my English subscribers. And then I wanted to move both of these channels over to Vidme. So maybe that's the reason that they're not verifying me, is because on Vidme that's not allowed. Maybe that's not allowed on Vidme. Of course, it doesn't say that in the Vidme rules. You know, I read all of the Vidme rules many times actually, and nowhere does it say anything like that. You know, but I figured since I only have the Vidme rules to go by, and since they're not telling me why, then maybe maybe it's just not written in the Vidme rules. Maybe it's not allowed, but it's not written anywhere. So I'm you know, it's just, you know, I'm just left guessing, you know. So of course it wouldn't make sense for, you know, for it to not be allowed without being written in the rules. But that's the only thing I can imagine, you know. Of course there is another thing that's possible, because see, I think I pretty much already took care of everything that is written in the Vidme rules. So I'm only left to, you know, imagine it must be something that's not written in the Vidme rules. You know, of course, another thing, another possibility is, as I said, I don't dare upload videos where I talk about communism anymore. And of course, as I said, I'm usually criticizing communism. I don't dare upload those videos on Vidme anymore because maybe that's the reason. Maybe they don't want videos like that. Maybe, as I said, of course this is far-fetched, but I don't know what else it could be at this point. I don't know anymore what else it could be. So maybe some people who work at Vidme, maybe they're communists and they feel offended if you criticize communism. I guess not, but you know, what else can it be? I already took care of everything that's written in the Vidme rules, you know. So you know, I'm only left to guess it must be something that's not written in the Vidme rules, you know. So of course I still like being on Vidme, you know, because I like the people, you know. I like the community on Vidme, that, you know, and I really appreciate my subscribers on Vidme, you know, the subscribers that subscribe to me, even though it's really difficult for them to, it was really difficult for them to even discover me, because, you know, they had to directly search for one of my videos, you know. So even though it was so difficult for them to even discover me, they still subscribe to me. So I really appreciate that. And you know, all the guys on Vidme, I mean, and the people on Vidme, the users on Vidme, I feel they're really friendly and they're really nice guys. So I really appreciate you guys. So that's the reason I'm actually really close at you. Normally at this point, you know, after not having been verified for so long, normally I would just say, okay, I'm gonna close my Vidme account and I'm gonna focus on YouTube again. You know, normally I would do that, but I really appreciate you guys, and I don't want to lose you guys. So I'm still gonna be on Vidme for a little while longer. You know, maybe they're still gonna verify me, or maybe someday they will tell me why they're not verifying me. I don't know. So I still have that hope. So I'm still gonna try being here a little longer, because I really appreciate you guys. But I can't show you what I want to show you. I can't show you all those interviews I did and all the recent videos I did, because I think I really did some interesting interviews, and well, I'm probably gonna show you some of them, you know, so that you can see, you know, what I'm doing, because so far I was only able to upload, you know, my old videos, because they're not as long. So you know, I would really like to show you what I'm currently doing. You know, I would really like to show you my new videos and the interesting videos I did, the interesting interviews. And I can't show them to you on Vidme, either because they're longer than half an hour, or because they talk about political issues, or they criticize communism, which might also, you know, I don't know, maybe, as I said, maybe that's the reason Vidme isn't verifying me. So in either case, I can't upload them onto Vidme. So I would really like to show you all guys all this. So if you want to see my full content, you know, uncensored, there isn't really anything to censor, but you know, unrestricted, let's put it this way, you know, unrestricted. on YouTube I'm unrestricted, and you can see all my videos on YouTube. So so I would just, you know, appreciate it if you check over, you know, check out my channel on YouTube, and there you can see all the other videos that I can't upload onto Vidme because they're longer than half an hour, or because they criticize communism. So just check out my YouTube channel. I feel I have so much freedom on YouTube. I should, you know, I really shouldn't wear this t-shirt anymore. I like YouTube now. I have so much freedom on YouTube. I feel so restricted on Vidme. But I do appreciate my subscribers on Vidme. So yeah.